Hey everyone, Glimpse here, and today we finally got Yelan. I've missed her a couple times on the past few banners, but we were not going to let that happen again. So today we're just going to be going over review of Yelan. I've played with her very little. I haven't really got to see too much of what she can do, but we can pretty much see here I've got her at a level. This would be higher, but I don't have any of those talent materials. So, there you go. We've got her at level 83 bow, but this kind of doesn't really matter too much on the base attack. The energy recharge would make a slight difference with the emblem set. But once again, that's not too much of a damage loss. So just know that that's something we're working towards right now. Okay, the current crit ratio 68 to 136, 209 ER, and almost 30k HP. Here are kind of the artifacts if you guys want to pause through and look through them. Just see, this seems pretty, this is actually pretty attainable as a build. Nothing too crazy here. Oh, and 128 EM, which you probably won't see take too much effect. But first things first, we're going to try out a couple of our top teams that I've seen online, and then we're going to give her kind of some ratings. We might, if we're feeling a little fun later, we're going to go ahead and test out how much damage she can do with like 1E, kind of amp that up a bit with the current build. But yeah, there's a couple pieces on there that I have that can definitely use a little bit more crit or use a little bit more, just a little bit more HP or ER, that type of thing. I won this like 17% defense, so we're going to ignore those pieces. Same old test dummy right here. Generally, I do this team with Xingqiu. You know what? Yeah, let's show Xingqiu first. Normally, I'm not going to do them all kind of back and forth like this, but I'm just going to show you off the first one, just so you guys kind of know like what to expect with the team I'm currently running in, because there is a level difference here, right? Like obviously, Xingqiu I also haven't perfectly leveled up, but you can. But just so you guys kind of get a baseline, you know, because he's the character I have actually been running with this team for the longest time. So we're going to see like how much of an increase it actually is. Now, I've never really been the biggest Xingqiu fan. I mean, like I use them for teams and stuff, but it just seems like Yelan can fill a lot of the same roles. And of course they're not like exactly, okay, let's pay attention real quick. They're not exactly the same, but look at those Xingqiu numbers. That's not bad for not really being built, like, and I mean, Master went down pretty quickly. That's kind of, there's a baseline there. Let's go ahead and switch Xingqiu back out for Yelan. Xingqiu definitely seems to have a little bit better energy. So I think Yelan was at 209 energy. What is he at? Okay, he's at 228, so there's a slight difference there. So let's go ahead and test it out. I haven't really done too many like full fights with Yelan. I've kind of just messed around and on like a Ruin Guard just to kind of see around her damage. But I kind of wanted to see most of that. I forgot to switch this off. Okay, we're going to teleport. Yeah, I kind of wanted to wait to see a lot of the main damage when I'm on, like when I'm actually making a video here. So, we do want to get Yelan's damage a little higher. That was a pretty cool intro animation. Yeah, and here you go. You can see how fast she runs. She's pretty cool, actually. But overall, I don't... Okay, there's a lot of high praise about Yelan, so I don't want to get my expectations too high, because once again, like, her artifacts aren't perfect, but they're pretty solid, I mean, for the time being, especially for, like, getting her a day ago or something. And I know C1's also pretty good for energy, but I kind of want to start saving for Kinich. Oh, didn't mean to, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and test it out. Okay, pretty consistently, like 5,500-ish. That was definitely faster. And here's the other thing about her burst. Let's see, how close are we to energy? That's probably like 1E off, yeah? Here's something else that's really important about this character's build is that, okay, so pretty much you kind of just want to go like HP, Hydra damage, crit. Something that's pretty solid about this character is, which one is it? Okay, here you go. So like when you have your ult going, I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, follows the character around. Okay. So when you have your ult going, active character does 1% more damage. It's increased by a further 3.5% damage every second. So the maximum increase you get this up to is a 50% damage increase, which is actually pretty helpful. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's as big of a damage buff that Farina gives, but it is also something that's kind of nice to have, especially if you don't want your HP being drained by her little hydro creations she makes. So this is kind of like the character you swap in when you want a Farina Farina or Xingqiu, and then you don't really want to use them. You kind of want like more of a middle ground, right? So the thing that if you already have a defensive unit on the team, you don't need to worry as much about Xingqiu, because Xingqiu is like a little bit lower damage option, but a higher defensive utility, like more healing, more and more damage reduction. Whereas Farina is kind of like the complete opposite, where you get a lot more damage, but you're also tanking your HP to 50% unless you have a healer that can keep up with that. So she's definitely more like the middle ground between the two. So this here's something else about this character is that like you can have her on her signature weapon. I personally kind of wanted to go for this one more anyways. Like I pulled this weapon specifically for her. If you go ahead and take a look right here, pretty much increases EM by 60, and then when elemental skill or elemental burst of the character, let's see, this effect can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds and can be triggered even if the character is not on field. So pretty much perfect for her. You can get 4 of these stacks. All of them will be consumed. Minimum movement. Okay, so then once you can consume those stacks, you get 100 EM and attack increased by 20%. So that right there is pretty much a pretty damn good buff for any attack scaler or anyone that wants EM in general, which is also something that you're getting the 50% damage bonus, 50% damage bonus buff, and then on top of that you're getting a lot of the EM and attack buff. So that's actually something that's pretty useful. I kind of also wanted some more EM on Hu Tao, which is another reason I was pulling for her originally. But I've missed her the past few times, and now we kind of have Arlecchino out, so I wanted to test her out first. So you guys saw that was actually pretty impressive on the damage bonus there. I'm sure most of you guys kind of know the baseline about Yelan, so I'm not going to go too much in depth about it. Pretty much whenever she's off field for more than 5 seconds as well, you see that glowing little wristband that she's got, her bracelet. You can get this charge shot, something that's kind of just like a fully charged shot that gets it like right away. Otherwise it takes. You see how long that took, like when the circle finally closed. So pretty cool there. She's definitely a bonus for the Arlecchino team. So that was something that I wanted to kind of test out side by side. And then here's something else that is a, let's see, where's my Hu Tao team? Here you go. This is the current team I've been running Hu Tao with whenever I'm messing around a bit. But we're going to go ahead and test out. Okay, let's do double hydro first. So here's the thing, right? This was Hu Tao's like previous best team, kind of with Albedo. I think they call this like Walnut or something like ridiculous like that. But yeah, so pretty much. Okay, so pretty much it was. Oh, actually, it was Xingqiu first. Okay, so this team right here was kind of like her main team for a while. Then Farina came out, and people were kind of running the team that I had before, just because. Just go ahead and amp up the healing. You get your vaporizers in. So that was something that was kind of fun to try. But the only reason Albedo was here before was because whenever he used his burst, it gave 125 EM, and then it also is just extra damage from his E pretty much. So with the best team now for Hu Tao, like other than if we're not counting Farina teams or anything, then it switched to this one for a while. So this was a team that I was mainly going for, and my Hu Tao could use a little bit more EM. Here's the other thing that's so good about this team is after the Hydro Elemental Resonance got increased right here, increased max HP by 25%. So let's go ahead and look at the HP scalers on this team. We got Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Yelan. All 3 of them are HP scalers. You got double Hydro going here. So you're going to, with the double Hydro bonus, you're going to get the increased HP for like your shield protection, increased damage with her and her. And on top of that, well, also more survivability. You don't need to worry about that too much though when you have Zhongli's shield up. But it's just something that seems like it works out on like almost every level, especially because you have the double Hydro going. You're going to vaporize like every Hu Tao hit you can. And then you don't have to worry about dodging or anything as much because you have Zhongli. So this is a team I wanted to try out. This is something that like it almost seems like just perfectly made here. I switched the team, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So you guys are going to see right here. Now this is one of the main teams I wanted to test out, so this is going to be kind of fun to see. Let's see what we're doing here. Oof, that's some... Okay, that was pretty cool. That was a fast clear. Whew. Okay, that went a lot better than I was expecting, actually. You get the extra damage bonus and everything. Oof. Yeah, that team really lined up nicely. Okay, and here's another team I wanted to give a shot to. This team right here, they pretty much just said that you can kind of replace Farina with Yelan. So, how's that going to go? I don't know. I feel like this actually might be a little bit worse than the Farina team. I tested it a whole bunch the other day. I went on my... didn't mean to press that. I tested a whole bunch the other day on my Yelan video, or not Yelan, on my Nyla video, because I was actually playing her a lot when I first got her. She's been a lot of fun, and I kind of talked about how I was impressed with her damage. So you guys got to see a lot of that from the Farina team, because that just seemed like the best one in my head. But I do want to give this a shot now, and then we've kind of got one other main team that I wanted to try after this that I've heard a lot about that just in my brain is kind of always wanted to give a shot to. Okay, let's... And this we also got the double hydro going, but it doesn't impact as much in this team. Let's see. I mean, that's going pretty well. Oof. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this hasn't been going as well as with Farina. Oof. I mean, I probably didn't play that perfectly, but it was fine. I mean, I don't think I'm going to switch this one out. But that Hu Tao team, this way is definitely better. Like, wow, that was actually really impressive. Oh, and she also gives the EM buff, which is something that's kind of helpful with her weapon, LG at the end that I have on her. But yeah, that's not something that's going to go for everyone. I'm going to keep this team like this. But like my Hu Tao team, I'll probably keep it like this at least for a little bit. Might go back to the Farina team, but this team definitely seems more comfortable to play. Like, yeah, there's definitely more damage output with the other one, I'm assuming. But this definitely going to be more comfortable than the Farina team. Because I think Farina team is just, like, best for most characters, except for, like, the newer Bond to Life ones. Which is kind of seems like their way to kind of not make her be, like, required of every team. Because, I mean, a lot of people get discouraged, like, looking at best team, and then every single team in the game has that one character. So... overall pretty cool. Let's see. I did want to try a Raiden team here, and I also wanted to try a Sino team. Same thing here. I feel like this Sino team is just going to be worse without Farina, because there's nothing here that really increases from her being here. But hey, we're going to give it a shot. I don't want to... I was actually not going to test out a couple of these teams, but after seeing the Hu Tao team, this one I'm just more curious in general. I don't have Sino ult. I feel like that's going to be a problem. So let's get Fischl up in here. And we're going to get that really quickly while I explain something to you guys. Excuse me. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, and am I pulling for Emily? Not really. I mean, she seems cool and all, but I don't really... She doesn't seem to call out to me too much. Like, I feel like I'm kind of on the fence about her. And I don't really want to start spending on characters that I'm not really interested in. Like, I know I was really interested in Yelan, because she's a character I've missed 2 times, I think I've tried to pull for her already. I missed both times there, so we didn't want to let that happen again. And then something else that kind of was just... and I also really want to get Kinich, or however you say his name. But, let's see. How quickly does Fischl actually just give me energy here? I remember my... Oh. Dude, she does a pretty good at this. Oof. Yeah, nice. So yeah, Kinich is something I want to save for, and it's kind of like... You're at the start of a new region, and you gotta kind of pick and choose your characters right about now, because you don't know how long it's going to be till they get their first rerun, you know? I also want Child, like, Child cons. I don't know if they're gonna... I don't know how long till they rerun him. Hopefully soon. I think he's generally at the start of the region. At least cons, or maybe like a refinement on his weapon, because that's kind of just what they built to give his damage increase. Since they didn't want to rework old cons of characters. I think they should do that. Are they going to? No, there's probably some law where it's illegal in China or something. There's a bunch of laws like that for just reasons they can't do a lot of things. But I mean, hey, that's the way it goes. Let's do this first. I need to look up how long. I need to look up how long her burst animation is for. Dude. Oh, I forgot to be pressing my E's. Okay, that was crazy. That was so much faster than I was expecting. But yeah, that's... Here's another problem with Sinnohs. Once you start going to get all that damage up, you're also... Dude, he looks so sick. I just wish that his energy problems weren't so bad. Okay, what's my energy recharge at? I don't think it's that great, to be fair. 118, yeah. But it's like you like can't use them in the overworld unless you want to like switch them to ER sands or something. Especially why, because I spent so much time farming these. 80 to 240. I did the Thundering Fury domain so much. Like that's so much fun. I didn't even do that rotation right, and he still floored through that. That was sick. I'm actually gonna keep this here for now. I mean, Farina probably does more here, but that was pretty damn quick. I'll have to do some more calculations like side by side like that. And then the last team I think I want to... Oh, there's also a Ryo team I could try. Oh, this is actually kind of exciting. Okay, let's try this real quick. Where's Farina at? Not Farina, Yelan. Okay, we can go like this, and then... Should we do something like this? Or should we do Bennett? You think she'll get more from Bennett? Probably. Now once again, take this all with a grain of salt, because this is major feels crafting in my head right now. Especially because my Zhangling's not like super invested. Okay, let's see how this goes. The 50% damage buff is actually pretty noticeable. Like, it's noticeable on Farina too, but I don't know. This feels nice because it's not like you're... Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get one more of these. Okay, we're just gonna run through these right now then. Okay, you ready? Let's see how this goes. Should have done that first. 192. Okay, so we went here. Switched over. There's just so much going on right here though. Like, oh gosh, where do you even go? Oh, whatever. It's pretty much the end. Yeah, 202k. That was pretty fun, actually. Just the problem with that is if you use your ult to finish him off like that, then you also don't get any energy back. Yeah, look at that. Now everyone's like completely drained. But yeah, that was fun. Let's go out and try a Wanderer team. Because I've heard that the 50% damage buff is actually kind of noticeable on him as well. Which is someone that you wouldn't really expect to pair together. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Someone that you wouldn't really expect to pair together. So, I did like this team, actually. Yeah, no, I'll give this one a pretty good rating. Oh. Oh, I forget a lot of the old characters kind of used to do that. From the dreams I've seen of a lot of the Natlan characters, they kind of fixed that, getting stuck on ledges for a lot of the cases. Okay, I don't want to take too much time here, so I guess we're just gonna... we aren't gonna try our single hit damage, because that's not what you should be trying it for anyways. But, here's what we're gonna do. You should probably replace Zhongli on this team. We just have to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on. This is probably like the highest damage outputting option. We could switch from the team I've been playing. But yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, really quickly, we're gonna go get a little bit more energy. And I want to talk about her energy requirements. Okay, because it seems... Is like 209 enough? I feel like it's been kind of 50-50 depending on the team here. A lot of people talk about Fab. I even have an ER weapon on her, which is partially why I've been trying to... it's partially why I've been trying to... Like... I mean, why I wanted to run Elegy, because I also heard that she has a lot of energy issues in general. for like, let's see. Okay, so that's 1E. There's 2. After 2 E's, I mean, that's not terrible. Oh, yeah, there's... I bet if you spend money and get C1, you will fix your issues, Matthew. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I mean, pretty much go for C1, and then if you really care about the energy, I guess that's a character that... This has actually been I've been pleasantly surprised with these past few Hydro characters I've been getting. Which I'm glad for, because I kind of want to make a, like, top 10 characters you should build before Natlan video. Just, like, to kind of have that... It's going to be purely speculation, just for fun. Like, it's not anything super serious. But just what type of characters are going to be pretty, like, more valuable, or have, like, some of the highest probability to get buffed. Oh, that's what he's done. Oof, oof. Yeah, heal up, Bennett. There you go. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Okay. I like this character more than I thought I would. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, what's her energy looking like here? Okay, that's not terrible. That's like 1 E away. Okay, let's try the Ryo team too, because the damage buff will be pretty nice there. Oh, I'm really liking this character, guys. Wow, that's a lot of fun. Okay, we should... Yeah, let's just swap Zhongli out here too. Kind of be a little more careful. Like, of course, when you're switching like a defensive unit with a more offensive unit, of course you're gonna get like a lot more damage. So I'm keeping that in mind. But still, it's like, wow. Okay, let's see how much this... Are we gonna have to try Child after this, just for my fellow Child mains? Let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's spar. Okay, let's go ahead and get that burst loading. Okay, come on, give me like 1 energy boost. There you go. Okay, there you go. Bennett bolt burst like just ran out. There you go. Let's see. Whew. Dude, this is sick. Those damage numbers are pretty impressive. Yeah, this really is just what you run if you don't want to worry about the HP loss from Farina, because this damage bonus, while it's not like as crazy, this is still noticeable. Okay, let's give this team a shot. Last team, I want to see the damage boost here. How close is... Just kind of far after that one. That killed pretty quickly. So let's get some more energy. So let's see if this would be 1 off, because I don't want to start it and then mess up all the rotations again. Like, that went pretty quickly with the Ryo team, even though she didn't... Even though I, like, messed up the rotation slightly. Here, let's see if 1E does, how close that gets us. Oof. No, that's pretty good, actually. I really need to get cons on this Kazuha weapon. Get myself some more ER. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, that last team might have had some energy issues, but it's also... Ryo can kind of hold his own for a while. So that's fine, like, while you're just spamming away normal attacks with him. I don't think that one was that big of a deal. Like, the team that was the biggest problem was, like, when you kill things with Raiden or something, because when you don't have her burst, she's practically useless, you know? And then that's my problem with DPS Raiden teams, which is why I don't play it too often, unless I just, like, want to have some fun. Okay, let's give this a shot. I probably should have done, okay, let's see what we're doing here. Oops. Oh, he's doing that stupid thing where he gets, like, stuck at the bottom HP bar. I don't really get how that works. Okay, we're out of... Okay, yeah, no, this isn't beating the main team anytime soon. let's go ahead and... okay. Yeah, no, this clearly isn't what he should be used for. It's also single target, you know, so we're not going to give him too much flack for that. Let's give this a shot. We're going to try Yelan Burst first, which is how I think I should have done it in the first place. $234. Not bad, not bad. That was, yeah, I mean, that was pretty impressive. Let me check my, Zhongli. Oh, there's an Archon player here. Oh. Sure, I don't know who that is, but sure. Oh, I was checking. Okay, so this is my top hit here, and I don't really use food buffs or anything, but this was just like the most I've hit from child, just in like a regular build that I had. But that was like specifically trying for it, like without food buffs or anything. So, I mean, 234 kind of just like in regular gameplay where you still have all of his normal attacks to do after. Not terrible. I mean, am I gonna run this team? Probably not. You know what? We can actually. We can try this too. Child will become a hyper carry. Okay, let's get these right. Let's get all these bursts, and we're gonna do this right. This doesn't really matter. At this point, this is kind of just for fun to see what goes on here. But if you made it this far, I hope that you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully you got some more videos coming out, kind of some speculative videos, kind of trying out some more characters. There's a lot of things I want to do in this game. Oh wait, I forgot I already had my burst pretty much. Okay. Pretty much over here trying to make Child a hyper carry. Again, which is something I seem to try and do all the time. Hopefully, the Pyro Archon was going to buff him. That... Let's see. Excuse me. Pyro Archon. We want her to be higher damaging Zhengling and apply like a lot more Pyro. So we can vaporize every normal attack. That's what I'm looking for. Let's make sure we get that. There we go. We're just using the skill. Okay, pretty much no reactions here, but purely relying on... Ooh, look at that Hydra. Okay. Hyper carry numbers going... Oh, wait. I don't have any healing. Okay, no, that definitely... Forgot about the healing part of that. That's fine. Kinda had Ayato come in there at the end. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This isn't really a child-focused video. I was just messing around with that. That was fun. Yeah, guys, if you want child, don't let that sway you. That was just kind of... That's not how you're supposed to play him, and not the type of enemy you're supposed to play against either. Let's heal him up for a sec. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that was just for fun. So we're gonna switch this back. This is how I've been using him as a hyper carry in like AoE situations. This works pretty well. Like, but you want him in AoE situations, guys. Don't let that deter you. That was just messing around. You're not really gonna trigger much with the Edo team here, because it's all for normal attack, I believe. Tried Alhaitham. Don't really want. It's not really worth it trying for Nuvalet, because same thing. It's just a charge attack. Oh, this was the other one I wanted to try, but I did it with Kazuha. It's like same thing. Zhao, no real reason. Chlorine, it's mostly skill spamming. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll be too helpful for Chlorine. Let's see. The Sino team we loved. This one was fine, but you're gonna want to keep Farina on that team if you can. This is the new team I'm gonna run her in for a while because I like this a lot more. I like playing her kind of traditionally rather than with Farina, just anyways. This team... Oh, okay, wait. We'll try Diluc. Okay, that's pretty much the last one. Let me make sure I don't have any other DPS I wanted to try it with. No. I mean, like, maybe Ayaka, but my Ayaka's not built enough, and I don't want to be spreading false information. So, we're going to be doing a Diluc team here. Let's see. We want to swirl this, or are we just going to do double hydro? Okay. Let's do double hydro instead of Kazuha. I think it'll probably be like very similar in terms of output. How close is Bennett? He'll get that pretty soon. Let's just go straight back to... Oh, wrong spot. Let's go back to Masanori. Same thing here, guys. Remember, Diluc is not like the most recent Pyro character. So don't... Play Diluc if you want to play Diluc, but don't... Oh yeah, I got the trail. You guys think that's cool? I think that's pretty sick. From the Imaginarium Theater. Just pretty much the thing right here. You complete this and then you can get the free trails. Like behind a couple different characters. I think this looks sick. Now remember, he's not the most updated character, so don't take a look at this and be discouraged by the fact that you see that he's not putting up the numbers that the other Pyro DPS were. Let's see if Bennett can keep up enough healing for Farina. I haven't really tried too many teams like that. Let's go ahead and just get that out of the way. Oh. Dude. I mean, not bad. Okay, yeah guys, if you want to play Diluc, you see that you clearly can. Like, don't be discouraged that it wasn't Hu-Tao or Arlecchino, because that was damn good. Like, Diluc has been actually really good with Xianyan Farina, but this is something... I recommend this as well. Like, if you don't have Xianyan or you didn't really want to go for it, because she is kind of more niche, and you don't want to be worrying about, like, all the plunging attack damage and everything, No, this is a pretty good team. I like this team. I feel like for longer fights, you might kind of get worn out without the healing aspect. But, no, I mean, that was great. Let's do it one more time starting at 50% HP with everyone. Kind of see how much we can catch this up. Because if not, then we just switch out Farina for Kazuha, so he's not draining our HP, you know? Okay, let's see. Worst case scenario, you could also always just switch Farina over to healer mode if you really need it. But, I mean, okay, let's try this again. Heavy burst, let's see. Dude! Wow! Yeah, he's not like the most recent Pyro character or anything, but he could still put up some good numbers. That's impressive. If you guys want to play Diluc, play Diluc. Don't be discouraged thinking, what's the point? Everyone says he sucks. No. Okay, I mean, that was a lot of Farina there, but those numbers are pretty damn good. Oh, damn it. I started on again on accident. That's fine. Watch this. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this team. Ready? Let's see. Okay, we got Farina ult ready. $60k hit there. 84. You see, what is this though? Like, you can't kill him when he's... This is ridiculous, because look at all that time that's wasted of him just blocking. What is this? Like, we clearly did more damage than what little HP he had. Okay, whatever. Let's just Yelan burst this. We're gonna do this, like... We're gonna just Yelan here. We're gonna see how much damage we're getting up to. Oh wait, I forgot we also have Farina buff going. See if... we couldn't get that last hit off. But no, this team's fun. Masanori is just a terrible testing dummy when he does that. Genshin, bring in a testing dummy so we don't have to worry about running out of the circle and stuff. Like, okay, I get it's for like the challenge aspect of him blocking and stuff, but who really cares about that, right? You come here to test out your damage. It just seems like a waste to not make him like an actual testing dummy. Just like, okay, you want to keep him here? That's fine, right? Just give us something else. It's kind of just like, or like something that's a little more complex, so you can like pick which enemy you want to do, or like a testing enemy you can set like no resistance to, or like set it to a certain boss, and then you get to kind of test it against their resistance. That's what I think should be done, but are they going to do that? No, that's fine. Overall, yeah, dude. The Luke team going strong. Yeah, like if I wanted to play this team consistently, I'd probably go for a better healer option here. Like I think Kukomi would be really good on this team. You would get a little, you would get less damage, definitely. I don't have Kukomi on this account, but she's someone that I think is kind of fitting there. But I mean, even just like Diluc and then triple Hydro. Man, I was impressed with those Diluc hits there. I haven't seen my man hit that hard in a while. He is pretty good on the plunges, actually. I mean, that's not completely fair, but seeing that HP fall, that was fun. I always like having reasons to play Diluc. I'm glad I got to try this. Yeah, no, 100%. If you guys like Diluc, you see you can clearly make him work. Like, end of the day, it's just, you can play who you like, you know? Just have fun with the game. There's a lot of different teams there you guys just saw. We kind of... Yelan brought some life into new characters and stuff. You kind of see that she brings a lot of fun teams out. This is kind of just having fun with the game, you know? Having fun with making teams. There's a lot of teams I've had in the back of my mind that I wanted to try with Yelan. There's still a few that I don't think are going to be as well. But who knows? If I try something out and I'm like, whoa, then I'll definitely show you guys. But like... Do I recommend this character? Yeah, for sure. Like... You're going into Natlan, there's going to be a lot of different pyro characters, even like some of the Dendro or just any of the reaction characters. Hydro is always going to be one of the best like enabling elements. So I think she's a pretty safe bet, especially if you don't have Farina. Like, she's definitely still worth getting even if you have Farina, in my opinion. Because like they fulfill different roles. But I don't think that... I think like especially you should try to get her if you like her and you don't have Farina. Especially also if you don't like Xingqiu that much, because a lot of the teams you can just swap them out. Like, they're interchangeable in a lot of teams. It's not a perfect, like, one-to-one swap, but it's close enough that it's not that big a deal. Overall, thoughts? Yeah, get Yelan. That's what I would say. Okay, for those of you that are still here and enjoy kind of just the rambling nonsense content of just having some fun, let's go ahead and try Emily out really quick, giving you my initial thoughts. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of her. I don't really know anything about her. I've heard that she's like a Dendro official. How true is that? I have no idea. I know she's a polearm user and Dendro. So, that should tell you guys something. Okay, let's take a look at her real quick. I saw this video, someone said, like, take Lisa's Sumer outfit and just put it on Kaveh, and that's what you get here. And I can't unsee it. Like, the video, they just, like, took Kaveh and they just dragged the Lisa outfit on the... And it's like, yeah, that kind of looks like it. It's just, that's all I see in my head. Her polearm's fine looking. I mean, it's very elegant, kind of crystally. I think she's a perfumist. Let's see what this does. I think she's a sub DPS. So, let's give her a shot. I don't even know what that did. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, they gave us okay, yeah. Here we got Gaming. So she's a sub DPS, it seems. I think they should start these runs with full energy. Let's do this first. What does this do? Oh, I forgot I'm not running. I was like, why is he not jumping at all? Dude, oh my, I'm playing this wrong. Man, I'm so used to playing him with Xian Yan. My gosh, I forgot to play him normal. Yeah, most like, why is he not hitting any pyro hits or anything? Yeah, forgot I know him with Bennett. Goming's a lot worse without Bennett, Shenyan, swirling. Yeah, that's fine. Emily, I'm not too impressed by it. What's she looking like here? How'd they build her? 5180, base attack, crit, attack. Put her on attack percent. Yeah, she's definitely attack scaling. Okay, normal attack, AoE Dendro. Okay, yeah, she just looks like a sub DPS. Yeah, Dendro official seems about right. I don't really care about this character actually. If I'm wrong and she's like cracked, let me know in the comments. But I doubt that she's like super unique or anything. She's probably gonna be good in Natlan, like the ending characters right before the patch switches. like Yelan, Kazuha. But, I don't know. Man, I used to love playing Razor back at the start. I kind of want to rebuild him again and do a video talking about some old characters that I really like. Like Dilucia, that was a lot of fun bringing some life into that. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've been talking for a while. So we're going to end it here. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you guys all have a great day. Once again, like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy, and wish to see more. I hope that you guys all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. See ya.